You see all this behind me? This is what happens when you lock in. Welcome back. I feel like there's a lot more boats here than I remember from when I left off last episode, but that might also be related to whatever that green shulker box over there is. I feel like that's something I should, check to start this all out before I do any progress on anything this episode. It says I've been a good noodle, but you can never be too safe, and so putting on armor probably is a wise idea. Oh, okay, maybe I have been a good noodle because these look like good gifts. A lot of firework rockets, too. Hmm. And of course, I went and got out of my festive suit because it is now at this point long past the holiday season. It's past New Year now. I've been sick for the past couple weeks, so we're back. We're back. We're doing things. I don't know why. This just feels a little too good to be true, knowing that there are the bad gifts, which it just makes me feel like maybe, just maybe there's another trap or something to accompany this. It doesn't feel right. I know I did some very bad things. I I think we're good, though. I think we're good. I don't think anyone's trapped my base. Okay. Man, the paranoia is really getting to me. What be we doing today? Well, to put it shortly, I don't know. I don't know, because quite frankly, I haven't thought this ahead. I haven't even recorded the real intro yet at this point. We're just doing things. Probably building up this, making that wall less empty, actually finishing off this first layer like I was supposed to do like a month ago. Yeah, I'm well past the due date I put on this first layer, so I should probably do that. That seems like a good start. That is indeed a good start, past Cadiot. So what are we doing here? Well, I am building up the first little house for today's video. This one I'm using kind of more of a blue texture, and it's going to be a bit shorter, but it still somehow ends up being 3 stories, which honestly I don't know why it took me this long to realize I could make houses shorter with the same amount of stories, but I did it finally. I also decided to throw a bit of a white roof on it, making it the first building with an actual roof and not just like a faux facade. I had tried using some like scaffolding for the windows, but decided against it and just ended up doing what you see here with the balconies and the glass. Moving over, I decided to do a bit of a second building here. This is the 4th pillar, I believe, of the build, which this one very square. I think it's like, what is that, 9 by 9? And I had this little bit of a idea for a little like archway connecting some of the other buildings, so it gives kind of like a cool sight line. Really don't know how well that comes out, but it's something that I did, and so we commentate on it. Yeah, that is really this bit of a build. Not a lot going on here, but as we get along in the build, I mean, this is just a necessary part. Getting stuff down so that I can continue the build and move on. I've created these very exciting buildings. I'm certain you saw them in that time lapse that I just kind of threw out of nowhere. But yes, very exciting buildings. It really just takes the whole stone pillar design that we're doing on all five corners. It's not really 5 corners. It's taking one of the 5 towers that are going to support the whole build onto the next layer, and that goes there. And then I decided to do this kind of like arch thing because I thought it'd look cool and kind of section it off a little better. And I think it works well with this little shorter 3-story building. Really a 2-story building when you come back here, but like that's not a problem. Oh, and there's no back on this yet, because why would there be? So yeah, that's really what I've done. But I really cut back in because somebody wants me to come to the nether roof for something. And let's be real, I'm about to get ambushed. It's just gonna happen. There's no way it doesn't happen. This is the part where in theory I'm about to get ambushed. Any second now. Okay, we have people over there. An arrow that was fired suspiciously in my direction.
Each of these without having to move the obsidian.
Yeah.
At the same time?
No, not at the same time.
Hi,
I-
Cad.
Hi.
Maybe? I don't know. Hello.
this
Dad,
is
do you
not-
want
How
to
are
join
you?
this fun?
Oh, this isn't a trap? I thought I was about to get ambushed.
No.
No.
Mm. We all have blown ourselves up, though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
That doesn't
Here.
sound like fun, but...
Have some fun. I'm sure you've done this many times, but
which one do I click again? And what do I click it with?
when the piston goes up, you place on the obsidian, the lower obsidian, the gap between the piston.
Yeah, okay. Well, I need a piston, don't I?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I knew carry on.
Okay, so I'm supposed to flick the lever and then
Yeah.
line it up.
Go into swim mode. There we
Oh.
go.
Yeah, Cadiot's got this.
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, he's not.
No.
Oh, did
no,
you
I don't.
change your keybind?
That's okay. None of us others. It's only LJ who's got the magic right now.
I've
Is
got
it-
the magic.
Is there like a
You didn't
turbo
have the
mode I'm
magic a
supposed to
single
have on?
time.
I was just showing you what not to do.
Change
Oh,
your
yeah, I
keybind
forgot
to
that,
just
sure.
any key you can hold down.
Okay. That's fair.
French.
Oh.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
This is a lot harder than it looks when you don't have... Ah!
I find it pretty easy.
Well,
Here.
no,
Do you want us
it's-
to pull
it's
the
the
You did
lever
not,
for you?
Shell.
Yeah, it's the whole keybind thing.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having it set to a button. I'm not used to having it set
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Right click being E was not very
Here.
convenient.
We can pull the lever for you so you can just line up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier that way. You did it!
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Did
no
I?
you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
Wait. Well, it looks like it should have worked.
It does look
It
like it should have
does.
worked. Here, well, how are
Carrier's
we
got
lining
the
up?
anti-magic.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
sabotage.
no.
There we go. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, I'm sure you're fine.
Probably not.
Oh no, you're
Probably
fine.
not.
Here, how are you lining up?
I'm lined up just on. Am I supposed to do the top corner or the bottom corner?
The top corner. Like,
Oh, well,
there's a
that's
little
half the
gap
problem.
when the piston goes
You're
up.
supposed to place it on the lower obsidian block.
I
The
see.
lower obsidian,
Yeah.
top
I was
corner.
doing it bottom corner of the lower obsidian.
Oh,
That's the issue.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
This could work better.
I'm just the
It did
anti-magic.
not
It looks like.
Not quite. I mean, it didn't work for me either very much, so I don't know. Well, I mean, I could give it another shot. Could you give me one, LJ?
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I have the
Here.
solution to bring the magic back.
Let
Oh,
me
yeah?
try.
You gotta log off?
Yeah.
Yeah! That works. You got the lever?
I don't have a lever.
Oh,
Did it get destroyed? I can make one.
me neither.
I don't have any more cobblestone.
I have here. I get 8 more levers.
Okay, perfect.
Just made 8.
Thank you. This is gonna work now. I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
It worked! It actually did work. It worked, Shell. It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
First
Yeah.
time.
The shell was the
I
problem.
knew it would work.
Shell was the
Yeah.
problem all along.
Tisk.
Oh.
Now everyone
Ow.
get mining.
Well, I don't have any tools.
Well, that's gonna make mine.
All my
Infinitely
tools are up there,
harder.
Cad. I kind of want to get up there.
Better get punching.
You gotta go down to go up. That's what they say.
You gotta go down to go up.
They do say that. Oh, there is lava, I think, directly under this. Oh no, there's not.
Cool. We went down
We
to go up.
win.
Yay! Good job, everyone. Now, what was the point of all this?
Oh, the
don't know.
point. It's so I can fly up to the roof.
Just
Wait.
felt like it.
That was
You
the
could have
entire
just made a
reason.
portal.
No, I do have a portal up there.
But wait. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And then if we put a ladder there, it's access for everyone else as well.
Seems like reason enough.
Yeah.
And if anyone needs to bring a shulker through, it'll be easier for them like this. I'm
Anyone needs
sure.
to
I'm sure this is perfectly timed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfectly timed.
I'm out.
But think
Cool.
how much easier it is now when we need to quickly move up. Oh, Chow, you're bombing my base. Oh, look
That's
what
not
you've
very
done.
kind, Shell. Look at what you done.
Shell, don't make me
You're
rebind
griefing
fast
my
click to
base.
attack.
I think what I've done is pretty cool.
I don't know, Shell.
Ah! Ah! You've got fire aspects.
Bye, Bass. Nope. Are you leaving, Basti?
No, I'm going up on the roof again.
Oh, if only there was a way to get up there.
Don't hit.
Yeah.
There's lava down here.
Oh, that's a shame.
You're paying for your crimes.
I don't want to. No!
Oh shoot!
I said there's lava down here.
Are you in the lava? Oh, we need to get Shell. We need to. Oh.
I did not
Who has
expect
a
it
whole
to
bunch of-
punch right in there. I have a fire aspect potion. Or a fire resistance potion. Here, before you all like accidentally fall in as well, here's a fire resistance. I don't know. Well,
No.
wait. If you have the
You did it.
I survived.
you know, we didn't need the powdered snow, did
Oh
we?
my god!
My God. Oh my God.
We didn't need the powdered snow now that I think about it, because you have the 1 second of resistance.
Oh.
I aimed for the powdered snow.
Here, aim for it again.
Well, you
Shell.
can't fault my aim.
You hit
There's
it all
literally
right.
only one block that could have missed. And you didn't miss. So good job.
Say, now
Oh,
that
I
we've
have some
got
weird
this
stuff.
mined out, do we want to just move the bedrock hole
Yeah,
over
this
just
is
a bit
crazy.
and like go straight through the nether?
Yeah, I'm just worried about dying again. I'm just gonna set my spawn real quick.
Well, what now? Well, I guess I can say what now, because it is now. I want to build more. Why not build more? I mean, we've had a distraction. Let's build. I've laid out a bunch of different walls for where I want different, like, building types to go and different structures, and I think I'm just going to do, like, a massive outline here around so that I can have a fairly open space in the middle for maybe a farm. I realize right now that all of my buildings are way too small to really put anything of value in them, and so I can't really use them for what I need them for. Which is a bit of an issue, because that means that all of the farms are going to have to go on the second layer. Which, well, it's only an issue because it isn't built yet. But, that being said, I mean, we can get around it by maybe making an area here we can put stuff in and going from there. So, I think without further ado, it's probably best we get into working on it so that I don't sit here and try and get it done for the next 8 years like it feels like it's been taking me for getting this far. That would probably be the best way to go about this. Man, I'm really on it with voicing over these time lapses today. Let me know if that's something you want to see more of in my videos, because I will definitely continue it. So starting off here, I've gone with a bit more of a red-based palette, a little darker at the bottom, then gets light towards this wool here at the top, and just a little bit of dark to represent kind of the overhang that'll be over the build, casting a bit of a shadow. Moving over to the building to the right of it, this is just another one of those standard oak to sandstone palettes that I like doing. And this is probably one of the least interesting builds and is really just the filler wall. Now, once we get past this here in a second, once I get that third story on, we'll go over to the fifth pillar. Now, the fifth pillar, I wanted to give it more of like a castle aesthetic since it is probably the center pillar. Well, it is the center pillar, at least on this side. It's the most central of the pillars. It's not on a corner, and so it gives me the most wall face to work with. And because of that, I figured I can do like 2 smaller windows and have them like on little turret towers, and then have this big window, which you'll see any moment now, start to form in the center. I really haven't done much with that outside of time-lapse. I just lay out where it goes and move on with it, because let's be real, I don't know what's going to go in there. I don't know what's going to go farm-wise, so we'll figure out what the window's going to look like later. Now, finally, I've got this fourth building over here. This is a new palette that I had thought of. It's using the brown mushroom into jungle and then into oak. And it gives this honestly pretty clean light to dark, or dark to light, however you want to see it, gradient. I don't know. I just thought it worked, so I went with it. We got a really weird gaps in the time lapse here because I bounced all over for a second, but we'll be back on the roof here. And this is where I wanted to start trying something new. Now, I got to fill this all the way up to the top height here, and so I wanted to start putting windows on the roofs. Now, by adding little windows, it honestly makes it look like I've got an extra story of stuff without having an extra story that I actually have to do. And so that's really why I went with those. Now, moving over here, at any moment, we're going to put the roofs on the other buildings on the other side. And along with that, you'll see a little bit more window going in. And, well, last, I've got some balconies that I've got to go on this little red building. These take forever to do because shift clicking and placing stuff on lecterns is a pain in the arse. I would recommend not doing it, or if you are going to do it, find some better way to do it than how I'm doing it, because as you can see by the amount of time that is being spent on this, it takes forever. Walls are up, and now that I have the walls up, I can actually go ahead and consider putting the roof on now. When I say the roof, well, what do I mean? Well, I have a bunch of skulk and a bunch of black stained glass, and the idea is that I'm going to put a black stained glass layer with a skulk layer on top of that, and it should, I think, kind of give like a really ominous starry night effect. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done with that, but for now, I just wanted to update. The walls are done. I can move on. I can finally be done with the creative parts of this build, besides all the cleanup that needs to be done. The cleanup that needs to be done. That, you know, the things that need to be actually finished and connected. But hey, I have a design for it, so I can just kind of autopilot that, which really just means it's the roof. And once the roof is on, the first layer will be done. Now, before I go and show you the results, I think it is worth mentioning that this is still very much a work in progress. There is very much that needs to be done in the dark side, and there's also very much that needs to be done in here, where I'll put something at some point, which is kind of why I've left it all open and ready to mess with. But the inside is where I think this gets a bit more insane. You can barely tell that there are these like little speckles that fade in and out, and I think it's because of how I've done the glass, which actually I like how you can kind of see it more where it's a little bit brighter and other areas you can't. I think it works. I really wish that I had connected glass textures on right now, because I think that kind of messes with the effect not having the connected glass. But beyond that, it gets the darkness that I was trying to go for in here just right. And it almost makes it seem like it is night forever in this one little area. And I mean, from different positions around the outside, you almost get that same night effect. It's like you're changing weather environment and time of day and whatever the second you walk into the newer area. I guess newer, not really newer, but the under area. It's different. It's almost kind of feels like it's a place stuck in time right now. And I think that's because there's just not a lot of life in the streets. But I think it works. And it is thundering out there. Now, one of the downsides I've noticed is that I had to put glow lichen like everywhere to keep things from spawning on the roof. For whatever reason, I don't think string mob proofs anymore. I tried stringing it, but it didn't work, so glow lichen it is. And I think in some places that almost ruins the darkness effect as you go up and messes with the lighting and the gradient that I had kind of gone with, because I wanted it to be lighter towards the bottom. The glow lichen kind of messes with that, and so that, I guess it is what it is. Nothing much I can do about it. Another thing that I might end up doing here before the end of the episode, we'll see, is going and darkening some of these windows. I had actually sent this to some of my friends outside. I'm certain some of you remember Nusi and Duke. They said that I should darken the windows a bit. You know, put some darks and lights so that way it looks like some of the lights are off, which I tend to agree with. So that'll probably happen sometime before the end of the episode. But I also kind of want to put a water fountain here, and I've got other things I need to do. So I guess cut to something being done.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, you?
I'm good.
Look at all this, Shell.
Wow.
Hmm?
There's a lot for me to buy.
You sure you
There
got enough
is.
birch?
I don't know.
Have you seen
There's
Carrot's
also
face on his base?
No?
There's a face on my base. It's unintentional, but there's a face on my base.
I have to go see it now.
It's a long story. And it's better to look at it than explain it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come by and buy all this birch soon.
Not if I buy it first.
Ooh, competition.
See,
Or we could
LG,
just
this
kill
is-
LJ
this is the-
for it.
LJ, this is the part where there's demand, so you jack up the price. Because there's a lot of
I
demand.
know, actually.
Don't-
Everything I'm selling is going
increase the
sold
price.
out right away.
I think that means you need to raise the price. That's what that means.
I won't.
Don't do such a thing.
I'm not going
Capitalism
to
calls,
for
LJ.
the ones with
Raise
the
the
farms, which you
price.
have access to.
What? So you don't want me to spend money here?
I do want you to spend money here.
Also, I'm lazy.
Are you afraid you're gonna break it again?
A little.
Just don't click the
I
lever
broke
too
it.
many times.
See, that's an issue. That's a challenge for me.
Well, actually,
Because
you
what are
can click
levers
the lever
for
as
if
much
not
as you want.
being pressed?
I
can click-
accidentally toggle.
That is that
placed it.
official statement that I can flick the lever as much as I want?
I'm gonna say if it happens by accident, you'll probably be fine.
What if it happens on purpose?
But then it's probably gonna break.
Okay.
I don't know why. Something about the statement, flick the lever as much as you want, just feels wrong.
I actually don't have any more room now in my shop.
You need a bigger shop, or...
Yeah.
you just need a bigger shop.
I think I want to make a tree. I don't know. Do you think Each will be mad if I
If only
put a
there's
tree
somewhere you
in-
can get some logs for.
I know. If only. The giant birch tree?
Maybe.
Some people
doesn't
might
work.
hurt
You
you
could
for a
you could
giant
put a
birch tree.
giant tree growing out the side of the giant cactus. Or just on this street.
I'm gonna put
there
the-
seems to be a street here of giant stuff. We've got the giant cactus,
Yeah.
the giant egg. You can add the giant tree.
Should I actually put it here? I think this would be
Put
a
it,
nice
yeah,
spot.
put it there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
dwarfing over Peach's tree.
You should make it like a giant
Yeah.
Trent and have it punching the cactus, and then like the cactus and the tree start fighting.
And
That
then it
sounds
also
like
kind
a
of
lot of work.
blocks my base a bit.
It's not work I have to do, so I can suggest it.
I think this is a good spot to put the giant tree.
Growing through every mod.
Honestly, that tracks
What if
for how that shop runs. They probably wouldn't do anything about it.
Probably not.
I should check the profits, shouldn't I?
You should.
But it's not yours, it's Grove
Yeah.
Grove Corp's.
Yeah, but like I'm the manager, I have to stock it.
Wow, I can't believe you'd work for such a company.
Hey, we all have to pay our bills somehow.
I don't.
Lucky you.
Were we supposed to be paying bills, LJ?
What? I'm also a freeloader.
Oh, jeez. 34, Jesus. 35?
Are you recording?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely recording. I probably
I
should
am.
flick that on, shouldn't I?
Yep, I should also. I wasn't open or recording until Cadiot came over, but now I am.
I still have stock, so I don't need to restock, but I gotta get a new item. There's 35 diamonds in there. Like,
Yeah. Big rich.
Yeah. I know. That means I can actually build more. If someone opens up
Yeah.
a brick shop, that'd be very profitable.
LJ?
I do have bricks. I feel like
LJ's
that's
just
kind
going to
of
keep
in...
opening up pop-up shops that just cater to specific people's needs.
I didn't
way to do
even
it. There you
know,
go.
like, I didn't even realize, like, put it
LJ,
together till this
LJ's
morning,
next
and that's
video
why
is
you
just gonna
bought all
be going
the oak.
around surveying everyone on what blocks they need for their base.
I've thought about building like a drowned copper farm with how many spawn by my base.
Mm.
Yeah, I get a fair few by my base. But I don't know how to farm them, so I don't.
I don't get
I'm
any
getting to
at
the
my
point I
base.
could sell tridents. I
Well,
have
you
so
don't
many.
live at the ocean. You're one of the
I have a
stinky
river.
land lovers.
Darn land dweller.
I actually wanted to be on the ocean.
You're not an
I wanted to
ocean
build a
dweller like
port,
us, like the cool
but-
kids.
But what? But you
But
couldn't.
then I didn't.
But you could
I
have.
didn't. Well, I could have, but I didn't like it over there. That's right. I said it. I don't like it.
Wow.
Over there.
Hey,
I didn't
wow.
like how it looked.
Insulting our lands, the Great North.
Gotta live the island life. Go in the ocean.
Are we gonna officially start a feud between the oceaners and the landers?
Look, the oceanfront and waterfront bases absolutely are better than the landers.
Very much.
Right now, yeah.
We connect our bases up. You guys are all like miles from each other.
Are we allowed to say landers?
I'm
It
gonna
sounds
connect my.
like it's gonna become a slur on the server.
I feel like Landers is already.
Is there a better word?
Yeah, I don't know why. It just sounds wrong.
To be fair, I guess
Grounders.
adding to the end of anything really.
It can be
Anything,
Grounders,
anything
like
that
the
ends with
classic
like
game.
an ER tends to just
Yeah.
sound wrong when you call
Well,
someone
'cause
it.
Islanders.
Ocean. Oh yeah, oceaners
It's
and
fine.
grounders.
Yeah, okay,
Grounders.
oceaners and
And then we
grounders.
can play a game of Grounders. How about that?
There we go. We've started the official Grovecraft feud. There you go, guys. Lore. That's lore. We've just done
Lore.
lore. Lore, guys. There we go.
Changing gears here a bit, I recently made some profits at Everymart, which now means I need to do a bit of an upgrade to the shop as per my whole shtick with the shop. First upgrade is removing these opening sale signs because we are no longer open, and jacking up prices as I see fit, because why not? Second thing I want to do though is actually stock a new product, and I think I'm going to use this corner over here. I could use this one over here. I don't know, they're the same functionally. But I want to put a new sort of item section, and the item section I want to start stocking is what I'm going to call the BBC. The big bulk corner. I'm going to sell items in bulk in the BBC, the big bulk corner. And yeah, it's going to be a bulk item corner. So for instance, I've stocked some shulkers here with items I'll be selling in the big bulk corner. In this case, to start off, it'll just be a random stock throughout the time, but like right now, let's say I want to sell a bunch of cobbled deep slate and tough and cobbled deep slate. I'll be selling them in bulk item packages, just kind of in this corner right here. You come, you take the shulker, and you pay at the front. Relatively simple, should make more money, and because clearly this stuff is overpriced back here, otherwise I would have, sold it all by now. It will hopefully allow me to start clearing out the deep slate stock by just bulk selling it away. Well, the BBC is now in, and I've decided a better name for it. It's probably the big buying corner, because it actually fits on a sign, which is a good thing, because then I don't have to, make it fit on a sign in a special way. Fitting on one line of a sign is good, so that's why it's called that now. And, like I said earlier, just selling these items. I went with 20 diamonds a shulker, because it seems like a steep enough discount that people will go for these. And I've left 2 more open slots to fill with other items and price as I see fit. So that's the big buying corner, and now it's going to be selling stuff. Hopefully soon enough these will sell out and I can do another upgrade. You know what would be funny? If I recorded a wildlife documentary on a Minecraft player, and rather conveniently there just happens to be a player right now in front of me ready to get one done on them. Here we have the wild peach elixir in their natural habitat. At this very moment in time, the wild peach elixir appears to be building. Glowstone is a prime choice for many of the builds that the wild peach elixir constructs. The wild peach elixir steps back and examines the work. If the craftsmanship is wrong, then the build must come down. Stairs have now gone in on the front. It would appear this building is going to be some sort of portal room, with a front entrance staircase towards the port edge of the town. The wild peach elixir appears to have determined that some of the bricks are not needed at the base of the build. It is now replacing them. The wild peach elixir would appear to be floating, just out of view. This is a mystical power of the wild peach elixir, as the wild peach elixir is a server admin. It could also just be that my render distance is quite crap. The commentator has begun to wonder if the wild peach elixir is okay, as they have been frozen in this position for the last 3 minutes. This may be one of the many abilities of the wild peach elixir, called playing still. By sitting still, the observers may not notice. As night begins to fall, if the peach elixir does not move, they will be in great danger, as when the night falls, the drowns come out. The wild peach elixir has moved. I may have been spotted. I've been spotted. The commentator has now thrown on a disguise and moved positions. The wild peach elixir continues building activities and spots a pigman. The pigman has no choice but to die. The intense battle has left the wild peach elixir rather injured. However, the wild peach elixir does not seem to care, and continues to truck on. Wild peach elixir uses one of the many tools at their disposal scaffolding. It is presumed by using this that they will soon be climbing their build to place blocks at higher elevations. White stained glass has been chosen, presumably for a window. After placing the windows, Wild Peach Elixir ponders what the next step in the build should be. The Wild Peach Elixir has resumed, placing new glass on the build. It would appear the Wild Peach has gone for a more circular approach. The Wild Peach returns to the build, adding height to the scaffolding in order to reach the height necessary, or falling off the build. It is unclear whether this was intentional. However, given that the scaling has resumed and we are back to the original height, I would assume it was not. Acrobatic slip-ups such as what has just occurred are common with the species. It has left them fighting for survival. The Wild Peach Elixir now begins another layer. Based on the placements, it would appear this is the final layer. And unfortunately, the Wild Peach Elixir has miscalculated and come up one glass short, flying back to the base in order to grab more. As the Wild Peach hops into bed for night, the floating bed, we have decided to end our stocking of the peach. Well, as it would appear, we did not have time to get to this water fountain because, quite frankly, I am at the point where I have exhausted all the time I have for this video, if I even want a chance to get it out on time. So, without further small talk, just to wrap it up, I've been Cadiot. Thank you for watching. Do the YouTube things. And I will see you in the next one. Oh wait, I don't have anything to jump off of. Bye.